Okay. It's been a while since I've been on Raft Mechanic. So we're just going to load up to see where we're at and try and work out what it is that we are going to be doing. Because I actually can't remember. Surprise, surprise. So I guess what we're going to have to do is just basically see where we're at and what we're up to. We've got a little bit of a rumbly belly, which is never a good thing. So it seems that we need some water. We don't have water, but we do have a tomato. So tomatoes are pretty good for thirst. Now, I've seen some very, very cool structures over the time, and I think actually we are going to be raided. So I've seen some very cool structures. So I think it's only right that we build some sort of something. We do have our vehicle here that needs some batteries. It's going to be good for taking crates, hopefully, to the trader. I actually need to read this fruit for the trader's log. So, now what's fruit? Speaks out 2 crates of blueberries and bananas. Although there is a picture of an orange. Never mind. It is what it is, and I'm sure we can overcome that. That's all part of the fun. So, this is my raft. Without it, it is nothing. Without me, I am nothing. We need to see how we can make this work. In that, I'll be better off if I can plant here. We don't actually have any bananas. We do have blueberry seeds, but we don't have much water. That is... oh, that's bee stuff. Bee juice. So, we can collect 2 water from here. And we can craft 2 more water here. Which means that we can now plant our blueberries. Bazinga. And what I'm thinking... and it might be pretty hefty. If we could do a big old raft like this thing. I would like a crate so that I know exactly how wide things are, because I'm thinking crates are like 10 wide. So if I can make like a base of super duper reinforced stuff. Yeah, you see. The corners are only... okay, they're not even floaty parts. Yeah, okay. So, what we need is a load of this that we can do load of this. That means we need wood. So we can do load of wood, that's not a problem. And then we could probably destroy the super strong bit. Or destroy the raft that we've got laying around. I think if we destroy this one, as much as we might regret it, it will be better for us. There seems no point in keeping this alive, so we might as well salvage it for parts. So that is what we will do. We'll take up all the base pieces, and then we'll see what we can do. Kick the spuds around everywhere, because we want to be building those reinforced pieces. I have no inventory room. Okay. Shock horror. What can we get rid of? Get rid of the ember. Why not? We got loads of that. So we'll wick this up. Jump in here and craft a load of this. And we are short of metal. We got to do some metal diving, yo. Does it need... it does not need scrap. That's just the confusing thing of the other one. So we'll get a load of that. We'll get a load of these base pieces, and then that'll be this bit. And I'm thinking... what am I thinking? I'm thinking catamaran style. In that... this can come apart here. This, so what I'm looking at doing is doing 2 edges that are big enough crate. And that's what I'm saying is I wish I had a crate on me so I could work out. They're about 10 long. So what are these? Therefore, 8. It might overhang. That's not a problem. It might overhang. We can live with an overhang. But we need it to be longer. 4, 8, 10. So if we do another, what's that, 1, 2 pieces this way, that'll work, right? So if I'm coming here and I go 1, 2 there and there. Hi, Mr. Cube. How are you going today? I am attempting to build some sort of catamaran type thing. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, if it'll work or what, in all fairness, mate. So all we can do is hope for the best. I'm thinking maybe a space of 2 in between and then another run of 2, or a space of 3 in between. Space of 3 in between and another run. Do we have any reinforced pieces? No, we do not. Okay, so double fruit, grab our metal, grab these. So you get 2 of those, that's worth remembering. So it'll be out here, a bit chunk. I think, you know, maybe here instead. I think that might be ample. It's a bit square on that. What about if we bring it right in then? A real sort of narrow for a start. Bearing in mind, anything I build, I want to build off the centre-ish. So, I wouldn't steal my design if you could help it, Cube. It'll be a bit of a janky mess, I think. So we'll sit here, and the idea is these are wide enough to put the crates on, even though I don't think they are, because they're only 8 wide, and I'm pretty sure a crate is 10 wide. But, you know, it is what it is. And we also have no scrap metal now. Oh, wow, we really don't. That's not good. Ooh, so I need to go get me some scrap metal, which I think I'm due a raid. It's kind of shut the clock off, so I don't really know. And we're not going to be near any metal, so that's going to be another thing that's going to go screwy. Blump. So without having a raid timer, I'm sure I am due to be raided though. Without having a raid timer, it's a little bit tricky to see. Then, of course, right, how are we going to build up from this? So let's use some of this metal for now, because, you know, we've got plenty of it. Yeah, it makes sense to put collectors there. And maybe we could, I don't know, funnel it or something. So where have I gone there? I've gone 1 whole piece and 1 more, 1 whole piece and 1 more. So they're going to join us together, and then I need height. We're going to need a bigger boat. Why did I do 2? I don't know. It didn't need to be 2, did it? Maybe we should nick some raft floor. Let's, again, continue to bring this thing down to pieces. It's not needed. But we've got the parts. So it makes sense to use the parts, wouldn't it? Need to put these somewhere. Yeah, a lot of stuff's got to be wider, to be fair. I don't like building big. My problem. I don't know about you, Cube, but I don't know. People seem to find it real easy to build big. I struggle to build big. I like to build small. Something that seems to work better for me. What am I doing in here? That's a very good question. What am I trying to get rid of? Let's get rid of the soil for now. Right, so floor pieces. Oh no, the garment box is going to fall down. Whatever will we do? Oh, the light will fall down over there though. So we've got some floor. Floor is good. So we can go up. Can we stand on that? Doesn't seem so. It jumps everywhere I go. Oh, okay, so we can stand on that. Fair enough. Am I going to get annoyed by which way these are running? Maybe not. As long as they all run the same way. Pilot it from the middle. You always find that if you build big, you never build big enough. Yeah, that could be a problem. And this is also going to be a problem because they're going to be odd numbers. So then we sit up here and be in charge of the moving. We'll keep this as it is. Oh, look at all the goodies. Not a single piece of useful information. And not a single plant is growing. So, what did we just pick up? We picked up a load of water. I might as well keep on getting all this water out of here. And I'm full. Engine. Put the fuel in here. There we go. There we go. Right, so it's just bananas that we're going to struggle with. We're going to get blueberries pretty well. We've got carrots and stuff, so that's chill. And we just keep smashing this water out, all well and good. I haven't, Cube, in all fairness, I've not long just got back off my holidays, so congratulations on hitting the 100 subs, because I know you've been at it for a while, and there were times where it was getting a little bit frustrating, but, you know, you managed to hang on in there and crack that milestone. GG, my friend. How's it going, Ben? Welcome in. Cheers for dropping by. Very much appreciated. Do we have any banana seeds? I thought we had some. Did I use them? I must have used them over there to grow actual bananas. And then I ate the banana. I think I remember I ate the banana. I don't really know. So you can craft honey. Do we want to craft honey? Also not too sure. This doesn't do anything, does it? No. I can take this down, because the only thing that's going to fall is going to be the wall. It's not a problem. Okay. So let's have a look at like some shaped pieces. It's this thing. No. What about, do we have, what did we get here? Water sensor. Outputs a sensor, a signal when it touches water. Okay, oh, we got the big air tank as well. That's interesting. Yeah, no doubt, Cube. I built it to build a load of wheels and tires and stuff at one point, and then decided against it. So this is interesting. It's an air tank, but not in the same way. Ah, okay. Okay, right. I'm going to completely scrap building what I was going to build. I'm going to craft one of these, and we're going to look at, one, eating some food before we have a very bad experience, and two, I don't know what else uses beeswax, in all fairness. I don't... the vacuum pumps and stuff do. Do the drills? No, the drills just require all of the metal. All of the metal. Okay. So, yes, right. What I'm going to do is, for the moment, because I have no metal, I'm going to bin off that altogether. And we are going to be using this, hopefully. And I hope this is heavy enough. Do I have another seat? I've got one seat over here. Now, do I have much batteries? 6 batteries. Do I have many more batteries? No. No, and no, and... No, no, no. Batteries. Oh, okay, you don't have any options for batteries in here either, and you do. Chemicals and glow poop. Okay. What I'm feeling then is, if we can, I'm going to have to steal my no, I'm not, my petrol motor, which is going to be tricky. Steal this. Oh, here we go again. Here's the little bug. Oh, no, because it's got fuel. Every time. Every time. This on here. I did have a raid. I thought I did. Right, we've got to connect everything. Connect? Connect all the fruit. Okay, these guys don't really know what's going on, so that's good. However... Oh, no, 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 not the bananas. Ooh, I hit the head. Okay, we got lucky. Yes, so what was I saying? Right, so we're going to get the water container air tank thing even and put it over yonder. Oh, that was lucky. Hello, Alison. I remember you. One before all the ideas. Inventory was full, but it made a pop noise. Interesting. So, let's go plant some bananas. Let's do it slow, seeing as it won't get raided over here. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Cube, to be fair. So, did I pick it up? I did pick it up, didn't I? Yeah. So if I throw this down, how heavy is it? Because if I can go... Oh, this seat is not going to have enough connections, is it? It is. Okay, cool. Turn off. You don't have use right now. Right, now if I grab me switch, don't have a switch shaft. 2 minutes behind, not a worry, Cube, we'll wait. Steal the switch. This switch onto the back of this. So we're gonna go, where are we? Switch into C, into air tank. Air tank into C? No, okay. You need some fuel. Do I have any? No, I threw it all on the side. So, fuel goes in engine, as you'd hope. And then really? This is like a level... It's a level 4 and it's that slow. There we go. Why is everything so slow? I'm going forwards and it's really, really slow. Everything is set to go forwards. It's that turning hinge. It's very, very not in the right place. And the friction on the floor. So... Okay, so this air tank isn't as... it's not as buoyant as I thought it'd be. I'm going to need more than one. You can see the idea behind what we're trying to achieve here. well, Alison, they've got a suggestion in the forums that you can go see through the so if you go into the Scrap Mechanic game on the library, on the store, you'll be able to go to a discussions tab, and on that discussions... Really? 3 bananas is going to cause me to... Wow, okay. Yeah, so if you go to the discussions tab... Sorry, you go to the workshop tab. Discussions tab? I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, if you go to Scrap Mechanic in your library on Steam, you will find that there is a discussions tab, and there's usually one that has ideas and stuff, and that links you pretty much straight up with the devs, and obviously there'll be a lot of other people's discussions in there too. Okay, so this isn't going to work very well. Yeah, I can't remember where it is, Alison. It was a very bit of a janky explanation, for sure. But it is definitely there. So, what I'm also thinking is these wheels are very buoyant, annoyingly, so I'm going to have smaller wheels. I'm also going to get rid of half of the stuff on it, so I'm going to actually build a whole new vehicle. Now, we might be better off using wood, because wood is a little bit more floaty, and we do have a lot of it. So, let's keep it simple. And what have we got? We've got a saddle, haven't we? You're right, Cube. Concrete does sink. So, if we make it out of wood, so that's a 4. So, that's a 4. That's a 4. And all I want on this is... Is there any easy way to stay? We could cheese it a bit, as much as I don't want to. At the same time, it's easier if we just use suspension glitch steering for now, just because it's going to help us out a little bit. We'll take the air tanks when we're not full. Because all I want is a seat to sink, and away we go. So what we've got there actually might be enough. Throw this. We do have one wheel. Beeswax, beeswax, beeswax. I did have a lot of that stuff at one point. I managed to grab a load. I actually probably did, didn't I, when I did those wheels? So we'll get 2 from that, although it is 20 minutes real-time wait. How's it going, Face? You haven't missed an awful lot, to be fair. We're just kind of jankily trying to work out what we want to do. So, in all fairness, yeah, you've come back at the right time. You missed nothing. I've had a little bit of a jolly holiday. It's been lovely. And we're just going to glitch weld a few things. Just so we can, what is saying in the business? Cheese it a bit. And of course, I've made it one too long, short even. So that should do steering. This will go forwards. These wheels are pretty heavy. Are these going to be the problem? Cube, I like your idea about adding it to something that just sinks, and away you go. See its buoyancy. Hopefully it doesn't need to be too grand on account of, well, yeah, it's only a little thing anyway. Grab the 2 air tanks. Do we take it in 2s? We don't, but we do have the space for it. And now we're going to have to want to float. So we're here and here. And then the idea is a resource collector on the back. And then the last couple of wheels. We also might help if we get an engine. That'd be a very good idea. I haven't checked it out yet, Face, because I've uninstalled the Fant mod. And go through it all a rather janky way. But I will definitely have a look. Some point this week, hopefully. Just getting back in the swing of things. But it looks interesting. It sounds interesting if you manage to get it all down to one pump. I was trying that at one point and I was really struggling. So the fact that you might have been able to do it on a mover is quite impressive, I will say. I can check in the custom game, okay. Fair enough. I shall have to pick that up at some point. Just throw it in. I've had trouble, not gonna lie, trying to get... Whee! Right. Have I actually put anything to go forwards, or has I just said go forwards? I've just said go forwards. Yeah, I've had trouble getting blueprints into the custom game mode. I don't know why, it just didn't want to do it for me. But this thing. Maybe a glitch steering isn't the way forwards. But definitely the wheels are so buoyant it's going to hinder me. Yeah, look how heavy they are, man. So if we swap one of these out. Straight the way it's coming down. Why they got to be so buoyant? Oh, look how quick it goes down without them. But what about if we move one of the tanks to the back as well? What would hardcore mode for scrap mechanic look like though? Now I need to somehow get this near the middle. So what we could do is... Look it there. Of course they're not connected because we've just disconnected everything. Sideways? Really? You going upside? Yeah, because of the wheel, of course. So now we've got a little bit more buoyancy in the right places. How are we going to look? What is harder to do everything? You mean like harder to mine or just longer to mine? Because quite frankly, I don't want any harder to mine. I think that'd be quite boring. Then if we turn on the buoyancy... Weirdly enough, the buoyancy... If I go backwards, the front drops. If I go forwards, the front lifts. And then if we turn it off, it will sink. Ever so slowly. Oop. I might just have to change the wheels out completely. How's it going, Hungry Studios? Just for dropping in, my guy. I do not believe for a start I got rid of that much honey. I really don't. I don't have any more chests or anything anywhere, do I? No, I really don't. Okay. I need to get my engine back because I've only got one. Yeah, something like that, Face. Some sort of rotational physicsy stuff. So basically it's in the Fant mod in the workshop contents blueprints. Okay. I tried that. Who did I try that? I tried it with one of the guys in Fant's place before and it just couldn't get his blueprint to work, but hey ho. Steal this. And we'll run back over here. If you die, the world is gone. That'd be interesting. Let's go this way. Every time. Some fuel in there. Ooh, we'll take some more looking at that. We're a bit low. We don't want to be like out in the middle of nowhere with no fuel. Although we should collect some. Yep. That works. Works the wrong way, but it works. There we go. Oh, thinking bed. So... Ah, of course. I've also got rid of half my blinking raft, haven't I? That's where we're going to have some fun. And actually, I think we're going to disconnect that because this is too fast. I could just turn down the engine, but it doesn't necessarily need it. Maybe... Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. I mean, how's it going forwards? Because I'm not in the seat. That's interesting. I didn't realise there was one. Wait, I've got 3 propellers? I do have 3 propellers. Let's just take these off. That's trying to disconnect my bed, isn't it? Oh, I'm not having a good day. I'm not having a good day. No. Wheel is heavy. Let's put it under here. A little bit more buoyancy. Okay. And we should be able to pop up. There we go. Right. So we're after some honey. Where should we go for some honey? I don't know. Let's have a quick read, see what you guys are on with. A density generator. Why would you want a density generator? Anybody see any stone? There's one right there. Oh boy, this is a bit mad to try and steer this. Grinding was more difficult. Jeepers, could you imagine that? Because it's not hard enough as it is. There's one thing you definitely, well, I personally wouldn't want, is the grind to be any longer. Not gonna lie. Interesting, the whole thing's fallen over. We only hit one on the top. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yay, I'm so glad I've got stone. Come on, give me some metal, please. Give me some metal. Not going to give me any metal, is it? Yeah, it's going to give me one. It looks like the bot is working today, Ben. Yep. So if you give it a poke. Oh, God. The memes of all time. No worries, face. I will have a check. Usually I've got Discord running in the background. For some reason I don't today. I think I've exited it. Oh, that's a shark shadow. That was lucky. Yeah, the good old points got reset. New year, new set of points. Everybody's on sort of 0. Apart from Cube, who turns up and just hangs around, so you can't exactly... I don't know. Proof is in the pudding. I tried to balance the numbers a little bit more, so if Corey turns up and does the Corey thing, he won't run away with it. He will obviously be, you know, anybody that does kind of do that for me will get a little bit of a reward for sure, but it's not going to be extreme. Where's this boy? Ole, ole. Top 3, get in there. Basically, Cube, it's through interaction and minutes watched. So, for every so many minutes you watch, you get so many points. And sort of again, for every bit of interaction, I say every bit of interaction, commenting, subscribing, gives you points as well. And obviously, you can only subscribe once. But yeah, how's it going, Car Gaming? You having a good day? Busy day at work or a nice chill day at work today? Yeah, basically, Cube, and I think that's how it should be, you know? People who turn up to the stream get a little bit of a thank you in terms of points that currently don't do anything yet. I'm spitballing some ideas about how and what to make them do. I just have to work out the sort of raffle or the shop side of Streamlabs, really, because it's basically, if I could work it, I could give rewards, and they can be like sounds, so you can like play a sound on stream if you buy the reward, or you can do like little pop-up visuals, or even, depending on how things go, I could do things like Amazon gift card giveaways, things like this, that if you exchange your hard-earned points for, you get, you know, like a $10 Amazon gift card sort of thing, so to speak. So there's many different things that you can do, it's just working out how to do it. Ah, he's not ready yet. Ooh, we've got enough for one. How many did we need? Do we need 2 crates? Yeah, we need 2 crates, but we've got enough for 1 and a bit. So we'll dunk those in there. And I will keep these on me. Where's that banana? Just seeing I've got another banana. So the points, if you do exclamation mark point, I'm sure one of the others in chat will show you. It's just basically freebies. They're not really much of anything. They're just sort of rewards, if you like, if you can call it a reward. And all you got to do is just watch and talk, and you kind of gather a little amount of points as you go along. Stick an S on the end there, mate, and you got it. I'm that distracted. Banda is streaming Minecraft, is he not? At least that's the notification that I got for it. You have 0 logs. Boo. So the other thing, by the way, I will say this. The bot is very temperamental. So sometimes it works, and if it works, that's when he'll be allowing you to collect points. And sometimes it doesn't work, and obviously you won't be able to collect points when he's not running. I try my best to make sure he's working every stream, and for most of my streams I'm told that he's working, but he just decides not to work, which is very frustrating because I can't do anything about that. He's streaming Minecraft multiplayer. Who's he playing with? Has he got the red builder on? Hey, Face, sometimes, you know, that's the trade-off. I forgot about that. That's the way that the cookie crumbles. Look at it like taxes. $100 donation, $10 gift card. Taxman turned up, he wanted some taxes. So that's... So reading this oxygen tank, it says here, connected to a seat to lift some weight off your shoulders. Will this oxygen tank work in the same way as the air tank then? Or will it help me breathe underwater? And Lan. I have no idea who Lan is, I'm not gonna lie. No. He was breaking something. No. Last thing I want you to do is break those tires. They're expensive. Thank you. Tier 2 crops take 2 days, don't they? They do. Streamlabs bot needs to STFU sometimes. It is really hard to get it right because it's all automatic. And you can set things like only say this after so many messages have been said. And it's like, if so many messages haven't been said, wait this number of minutes before it happens. No, I didn't say anything about your other ideas. So now that's doing that, we can go back to... Wait, I harvested that mel, didn't I? Did. So another air tank, maybe? Go for 3 air tanks, or is 3 a bit too much? So what's bananas then, Cube? I thought bananas were tier 3. Or is that only broccoli and pineapples? Pineapples. Where is gas motors? There is gas motors. Do I have one more component, Kitty? No. I need to do a component kit run, I think. Looking at this. This is nuts. Eee. Ah. Coolio. So, how many is that? That is 9. One more we get our 10. Obviously. Bananas. Water. Let's get some water. So that we can... Bananas in here. Bananas in here too? No, we've got no water. Okay, right, so... What was I doing? Waiting for this honey to stuff to come out, which will give me 2. That's like... 4, I need 6. Okay, so that's not going to help me much. Do the heads have any purpose? Get some flippers, at least I'll be yeety quick in the water. WASD converter? Tier 2, I get you. Okay, let's... It's a shame we can't do anything with these. I remember when I first played Scrap Mechanic, I had so many heads just floating around everywhere. Right, let's take the grill and that, because having food, or an ability to have food, would be smart. Let's leave behind all of this stuff. All of this stuff, and all this stuff. Why is the vacuum pump in the backpack? It should be in there. That'll do, right. So, can I throw this on me raft? I hope so. Ooh, complicated dealership hide and seek. That sounds interesting. Oh, but I'm glad it could help, because I know for sure that it irritates me. So anything that I can work out that helps me is seeming sometimes to help you guys out, which obviously is very welcome. So they get distracted by the noises from the heads? Is this what you're telling me? That's interesting. I didn't think they did. I know that they brought it in a long time ago. No, Raft mod. I know that they brought it in, like, the bots to recognize sound. I don't know, nearly a year ago now, maybe. And I thought he tried it. I remember watching him try it on a video, but I didn't remember if it made a difference or not. So that's interesting. Tomatoes, beets, and carrots are tier 1. Cotton spuds are tier 1.5. Bananas and blueberries are tier 2. Broccoli and pineapples are tier 3. Nice one, Cube. Thank you for the reminder. I will probably forget and be looking for another excuse later on. Oh, I could have put the more heads on this. I didn't want to pick this stuff up anyway, it's fine. There we go. Excuse me, Mr. Sharky. Like a raft that drifts. I really haven't seen any of this stuff about noises from, like, distracting bots. I've been under a rock for a while. So did these guys make it as a base defense, or was it more like a mobile thing that they took out with them when they went out and about, just to kind of make some noise and get the attention that way around? So it really is a big distraction then, okay. I wonder if there's like a specific song or, you know, note combination that you can make where they just go mad for it and properly start raving away. Don't bother about your character at all, just kind of like get super distracted. That'd be interesting. I'm not musical enough to work that one out, but those who can do, I guess. Ah, I'm looking for honey and realising the last place I found a lot of honey was the Wok Island place. Jonathan's noise thing was on his island where he was training the bots. That does sound interesting. If not also a little bit funny. So you basically got to flick a timer on and just get it pumping out for all that noise going on, and then just have them going crazy for a while. Does it have to be like proper loud though? Like what sort of numbers of heads are we talking? Do you guys know any off the top of your head? Ironic. Or is it just a case of anything does it, but the louder it is, the better it is? Which would make a little bit of sense, I guess. I saw him doing that. I saw him irritating Big Reds to the point where they were exploding and being quite helpful for him. Mine a building that I literally did not long ago. Expecting the crates to have come back. The more heads you have, the more it annoys the bots. Okay. I shall go on a collection. See what we can come up with. Ooh, that was close. Does anybody else get a little bit of real life jitters when they go near the edge of a building? Or is it just me? I know I say that as I do jump myself off of these things from time to time. Like this. We're going to make this water. Oh, we're not going to make the water. Oh. That's unfortunate. But luckily, you don't get much fall damage in this. It's not new to 0.6 face. It's new to, I don't know what, like 0.4 or something maybe? Like it's already about a year that they introduced it, and they weren't exactly clear what it meant. They just sort of something along the lines of bots have, I can't remember how they worded it. It was basically like bots reaction to sound kind of thing. I was hoping to get some component kits up there as well, but that didn't really work. But it's an underutilized mechanic of the game, that's for sure. I think it was it after the beacons, or maybe at the same time as the beacons and oil fields update? Around that kind of time, I think. I mean, back then they weren't really updating a lot anyway, so you could probably flick through the logs, find out when it was, but yeah, it's such a underused mechanic that nobody really remembers it, and not many people know about it, I guess. myself included. I completely forgot about it. I remember reading it for sure, but I haven't even bothered to look into it myself or anything like that. Come here, Mr. Haybart. I want to poke you with a big stick. That is alright with you? Ooh, missed. Oh, accuracy is a bit poor there, old chap. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, I've just knocked his leg over. And we don't have any food either. This could be very dangerous for us. I seem to have a little bit of lag maybe on the sticky poke, but we're doing good. It depends what you're trying to recreate the bots to help with. A lot of mods have a lot of ways to do various things anyway. One component kit. As for the actual game themselves, I think they'll leave that sort of thing to the mods, just because, I don't know, the mods will be able to do it better. I don't think it's on their radar. What's a wall hacks, man? What are you on about? No one's seen nothing. But yeah, I don't think that sort of thing, Arson, is on their radar specifically. So they'll leave that up to the modding community. Be kind of nice if you could throw the queen bee at them. Get a little bit of sting in their tail. Buzz. Just annoy them a little bit like a distraction. Farming and fighting. I wonder if you can... Does anybody know if you can spray the bots in survival? I know you can do it in creative, but can you spray it? Can you spray a bot in survival so it turns on its fellow man, as it were? Car gaming, I haven't used wall hacks since the mid-90s, thank you very much. It was all the rave back then, all the kids were doing it, so it's either you join in or you get left behind. And I didn't want to get left behind. I don't really fancy trying to run up behind a bot and spray it. Why, I'm asking you lot. Painting bots in survival does nothing. See, Cube knows. Cube's the kind of guy that has experimented with everything that you could think of. But it's always better to ask him. Sun shakes give you udders. I hope they don't. That'd be utterly disgusting. Ah, that was so funny. Whee! Boom, boom. Just makes the bot a different colour. So it does actually still change the colour of them. That's pretty cool. I don't think it did, but that's worth knowing. Wait, is it this way? I always get this wrong. I never remember how I got up here. This way. No, how do you get up here? There we go. Got ya. Whee! Splat. Still one more fella kicking around down here. I'm guessing he must be on the island itself, right? You know, the last time I tried to spray a bot, I'm pretty sure it didn't do anything. It'd be nice if we could populate the island with a few different A-bots of a different colour. Where's he gone? He was underneath me there. Can we see him through the stairwell? No. There he is. You go down to the woods today. Pokey, pokey, poke. That was close. He nearly had us. If he'd have swung his pitchfork instead of standing still, he would have been out of here. Or what if they added a hover pad? You got thrusters. That's what thrusters are for. There it was. Just stick the thrusters on a toggle thing and you'll be able to hover. So they say. Where'd I park my boat? Somewhere around here? Nope. There it is. Let's get the old fishing rod out. Now, let's see if we remember what Mr. Cube says. You got to wait for the tote bot beep and then reel it in, right? That's the thing as well, car gaming. People have forgotten that water will kind of stun... It'll stun the hay bots, won't it? Does it have any Does it have any? What would I say? Any? Does it do anything to the tote bots? Does it do anything to big reds, or do they just soak it all up? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. 1 times raw fish. Just the noise of the bots. Okay. Worth knowing. That's a big old fish. Loads of experience equals smart as far as I'm concerned, Cube. Hey look, now we've got a light for the night time when we're driving. Comes in form of a giant fish flying away on the side of the boat, but... Ooh. Crate in the water? Or should I say crate? Crate in the water. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, what is that? Arch glass. Got excited, thought it was something. Wasn't anything. Take a bit of oil as well, because I think we need that for something. Sounds pretty interesting cars for sure. Well, that was close. A little shark just popped up underneath it, so we just jumped back in. How's it going, Mr. Masticles? Water being splashed on the tote bot does nothing because they can swim. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Farm bots can go in water, but they sink. And you have an experience on tote bots. Tote bots, I think, would be pretty too troublesome to get near to try and splash them anyway. Unless you can distract them with a lot of sound, sneak up behind them and chuck a bucket of water over it like it's doing the ice bucket challenge. Then it might do something. But I also don't think it will. I think they're too tough for that nonsense. Have time for a quick little crack of the metal before any sharks turn up, or are we going to get nibbled in the derriere? He's probably asleep, Car, to be fair. He's nearly, what, 12 hours in front of something? Or he's watching Banda, but yeah, he's usually long gone sleepy by now. Hey, I don't care about dating myself, bro. Ice Bucket Challenge was one of those things. We all done it. No one really understood why we did it, but we all did it. It was to... Allegedly, right? It was to say what it felt like to have, I think it was motor neuron. Because the shock of the water and kind of lose all this about your body or something. In the end, it was just a load of people just throwing water over themselves wearing white t-shirts. So, you know, what a way to take something that was for charity and make it typically seedy, but that's the world that we live in, I guess. It's not all bad, I guess. I mean, a lot of money was raised. A lot of people did actually do the right thing and donate as well, so that's always good. Hey, you take that back. Crocs will always be a thing. You just have to be the right age to pull it off. Yeah, no, Windows 3.1, I don't remember. 95, I do remember. Because pre-95, I was on an Amiga. Playing something soccer and Nigel Mansell's F1 Racing. Those were the days. And a really interesting game called Zool, which I didn't understand as a kid. I still don't now. But it was all fun. A what? An Amiga. An Amiga, I don't know what the model number was, but it was basically all you had was a screen and a keyboard, and on the keyboard you could put floppy disks in the end. That's how you played your games. We thought we were the absolute business with one of those things, man. It's still there. We've still got it, you know. It's still in our attic to this day. You pop up in that attic, you can pull that thing out, and it'll still work. That's the best thing about it. Never had any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. That's what I'm talking about, Car. That's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the power of Crocs. You flick those bad boys into sports mode and away you go. Nothing will catch you. Do you watch much Cal Freezy? Because I kind of feel that you do, the way that you talk about Crocs. Ooh, on the original Apple Macintosh. Check you out, Mr. Moneybags. Mr. Big Deal over here. Were Macs, like, I remember they were just a headache for me. I wasn't very capable of using something that had one button to do most things. That's why I still can't use an iPhone. It just confuses my poor little brain. My head isn't that clever enough to do anything about this sort of thing. I'm going to let this roll on before I plant these. Your dad was in IT before it became popular. I mean, it's a great way to start. Get in while you can. Get in there early. Super duper way of starting it. And we need some more of these. Let's just throw all these down. Risk it for a biscuit. I don't really mind if we get raided. I probably will. I say that I don't right now, and I'm probably going to regret that real soon. Wait, did you see the buoyancy of this? Look how buoyant the cooked fish is. Pretty much full buoyancy. And it doesn't give you any water. Makes sense? It's going to raid me. No. We often make mistakes on this channel. You will never beat a ball mouse. I'm sorry to say it. I remember back in the day I used to play Counter-Strike. Good old Counter-Strike 1.6 I think it was, or 1.5 was funnier. But way back when, first-person shooters were nice. It was a kind of easy to play, hard to master sort of situation. And it was just when all the little laser mice started to come out. Razer started to go big with their programmable DPIs and all this stuff. And I'm just sat there with my rollerball mouse. And people are like, oh my god, how you do this so good? Like, what mouse are you using? What are your settings? Oh, bro, I just got a Microsoft rollerball mouse. I don't know. I played so much I literally melted a hole in it. That's the unfortunate side of it all. You know you've had a good time when your mouse has got a great big hole where the button used to be. College kids playing computer games for you. C, C sharp, and good D. Yeah, sounds perfect. Exactly how we want it to sound. No one's coming that way, are they? A couple coming through the water. They do seem to stop here. Briefly. Oh, he's made it through. No, you cheeky little devil. Have to sacrifice the orange for the greater good. I'll tell you what, Face, they are legit, aren't they? Thank you for the subscribe, Mr. Carpenter. Really appreciate it. But yeah, Face, those things, they were just something different. Same difference. Satan, the devil, they're practically brothers, so One of the same. The honey should be ready now. It is. Yay. Hey, honey. Beeswax. Ah. What was the other thing that I was trying to build? I was trying to build a load of these bases, wasn't I? We don't even have any proper wood now. Well, isn't that fantastic? We craft a bit. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, there was a game that I used to play called, I want to say it was called James Pond. And you basically were a fish. And it literally is like it is. Some old school James Bond kind of rip-off thing. Hilarious, not gonna lie. Was genuinely brilliant. When you're a kid, everything's hilarious. It was a really fun game. Like I say, that and this game called Zool, which I could never get the hang of in a million years. It kept, I think, if I remember, it kept crashing one level, or it always got stuck on one bit. I can't remember. What sort of the old prices were they like? That's the other question. Love to know how much things were back then. Was it like the scary, oh my god, how is it that much? Or was it like, wow, people were, you know, worked hard for their peanuts back then? I've got no motor, do I? Cool. Bot vehicle idea. What if they had bot vehicles that could spawn with random bots, such as one farm bot for... Why would you want that, though? Why would you want to spawn a vehicle that's got random bots on? You always need Ember. Bro, I've got too much of this stuff. I've been trying to get rid of it for ages. I'm right next to an Ember farm, to be fair. I mean, look at the distance. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but you see all the little shiny orangey stuffs over there? That's the closest, biggest island to me, and it's full of Ember. Ember is not my problem right now. It was once, and then I realised all I had to do was go over yonder, pick up the stuff. See if there's an emulator that's got it. Use it up making metal 2. We're not ready for that nonsense just yet, Cube. Though I do need it for drills if I do metal 2, level 2, whatever. If I do drills, I will need Ember. So I kind of want to round off those corners. Anybody got any ideas how we could do that? Because it's going to be this stuff, maybe? I'll get 2, so let's only just build 1. So we'll see what happens with that there. Rightio, then we should have enough room for... Nope, still not enough room for that. Oh, we've got 2 more pieces. I could bring it a bit longer. So one there, and I'll do 1 more of those. Whoop. Which will bring us out. I need 2, so I can craft 1 of them. Shazam. Floor corners. But so that goes in there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can get a little bit closer to the land. That's all good. There's no buoyant corners anyway, so I think you're right with that one. Stick those down. Jobs are good. Bada bing, bada boom. What did I say about your idea? My honest opinion is I don't know why you would want to do bot vehicles. But please don't spam in chat. Especially if you tag me, I will definitely see it. It's all well and good having loads of ideas, but ask yourself why. Why do you want a vehicle that spawns with random bots on it? What does that add to your game and play experience? You're saying Google SketchUp, or are you saying Google's ketchup? And then if we do more floor pieces, we're going to round that off nice. Bada bing, bada boom. Still need some honey, don't we? We had a look around here, there wasn't any. More loot, maybe bot parts. Just build a farm and have good defenses. And when the bots come in, destroy them. It's the easiest and quickest way to get bot parts. What do with that bucket? Anybody? There it is. What is this SketchUp thing? What was it? I don't recall it. I remember stuff like, what was it, Google... Was it Google Glasses? That never really happened. Such a big thing for a long time and then nothing came of it. Typical Google. Oh, wow. 2 gigs for 800 squiddlies. I mean... Whew. Basically a bad blender from the 1980s. You can just already picture that, can't you? I like Blender as it is, to be fair. It's a lot of fun. Learning different stuff every day. At the minute, I'm trying to understand why Scrap Mechanic's character model has so many bones. And it makes doing stuff really, really tricky. So I'm looking at... Excuse the phrasing, but I'm looking at reboning my character so that I can make little movies and stuff with it a little bit better. But yeah, interesting, that's for sure. I've got to make a decision soon about what I want to do, because I've got this just sort of sitting here now. Yep, I said reboning. You heard that correct. Get a load of floor pieces at least. How much more have we got? We've got a couple more over here. These can come down and they won't impact that. That's stuck to the side. Oh, that sounds something. SketchUp is to Blender what Microsoft Paint is to Photoshop. Sounds like a... I don't know. I want to say it's quite sad because it's such a reminiscence of an olden times. Back when days were different. They do have bots that can help you build. It's called a vacuum pump. The only problem with this is knowing that what I'm building it for isn't going to work right now. I've got an idea, have I? Do you think we'll be able to tow it again like we did last time? Where's me wood? I need some wood. Not Paint 3D. What's wrong with Paint 3D? Bloody program that doesn't seem to do much of anything. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Got to defend the crops. We got 13 minutes. Right. So, will it blend? Hey! Oh, it flows pretty good actually. I like that. I like that a lot. I've just noticed this though. That's slightly off-putting. So So that bender's got the wood there, and a gap. When you put it this way around, you've got a gap there. It's going to fill it with water. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. This isn't going to have a centre now. Ah! Suspension piece? No, it's in here as well. Let's salvage this then for the bearings. Muck chuck it. Da, 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 da. How do you direct yourself to the character model in Blender? With great difficulty, because you have to edit the file of the character model so that it'll actually load in. It needs to be wider. Why wider? I mean, it needs to be, the gap here needs to be, oh yeah, because it's only 8. I was hoping that there'd be a 2 overlap. Hoping, he says. Like I did it on purpose all along. You have to search for the character model in the files. I can't remember what it was, if I'm being honest with you. And I would look, but I'm currently streaming. But if you know how to go into your Steam files... Oh, I had a cunning plan. Yeah, if you know how to go into your Steam files, you should be able to find a character model pretty easy. In meshes, it will be called. So you want to be going into your Steam file, and it's something like... Oh, what is it? It's something like... Oh, I needed that bit. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head whilst trying to work out what I'm doing here. It's either in data or it's survival data, and then it's meshes, character, and then it's a nightmare. Vent mod does have some form of electric vents, so there are mods out there that do have that kind of thing. Is that going to be high enough? Oh, that's not going to turn. Quad speed CD-ROM drive for 300 quid. Cheapers. I need pivot somewhere so this thing can turn. How are we looking on the old berries? Berries are looking good. Beeswax. Imagine beeswax. Beeswax is looking good. 7 minutes. That's alright. So this goes this way, and then I need a... What about if we go here? Or we better if we go there, actually. Whee! Yowzers. Okay. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Still our last blueberry that we've got for safekeeping. I mean, he really needs to sort out his timings, because he's just throwing all those messages out the same... Oh, I know one of those was points. Fair enough. I'll let him off. Good old Streamlabs spamming his way to oblivion. Can I get the underside? Can I get the underside? No, I'm going to have to flip him up. Oh, I could do that, I suppose. And then plonk that up there. Ta-da! If I could add anything to Scrap Mechanic, I would add Chapter 2. That's what I would add. Personally. Alright, let's just check this out, see if this actually works. Can't get to the bed, the seat even. Hey, that'll do. What's that? Oh, it's just a plant. Looked like it was something strange. Bit of a big turning circle, but we can live with that. Little towboat that doesn't want to go very straight. Why do you think this line about points being reset? I mean, it was. For those people like Cube who turn up on a regular, the importance of being told that they've been reset is up there. It's up there. It's like a very much need to know streaming interaction kind of basis. So it's vital information for some people. Content wise, what would I add? What would I add is a very good question, I guess. If I had to choose something that wasn't Chapter 2 for my own creations, I would like... Okay, so here's something that is a bit wild. Take it easy, Cube. Thanks for dropping in, my guy. Have a lovely sleep. Hope you're sort of getting your sleeping pattern back in order, but I really appreciate it. You take it easy and have a good one, me ode. But yes, content-wise, sorry, Alison, content-wise, I'd probably go for something that helps with logic. Nice one, Car. Thanks for dropping in as well. You have a good night, too. Appreciate you popping in. I'll catch you another time as well. I was thinking the same thing, Face. I was thinking something like that, a better physics kind of thing. But realistically, maybe something that's like logic to make logic more real. Because in real life, each logic gate has two sort of legs. Our logic only has one. It makes things a little bit confusing. See you whenever, my guy. So I don't really understand logic works on this game sometimes. And you have to make strange ways around doing simple things just because of the way that the system works. But if we can make logic more like logic in any other computer form or electrical way, then that'd be nice. I know it's not exactly much of anything, but I think it'd help a lot of people understand things a lot more. Because it's easy just to Google logic guides and they don't work in Scrum Mechanic. But if they did, you could make some really interesting creations really easily without adding more logic gates. Oh wow, hello sharks. Without adding more logic gates than needed to do simple processes. And then I think you'd see some really interesting creations being built. Personally. That's just my 2 cents, so I am willing to be wrong. And each to their own as well. Like the devs have got their own things that they know that they want to bring to the game. And they will do just that. So who are we to say otherwise, even though it's a process. Definitely a long, long process. Which can be tedious and can frustrate us, for sure. I think I've been very vocal on more than one occasion about my desires for them to do something with this game because it's such potential. Such potential. And that's what frustrates most of its audience. Is we can see the potential that this game has. It's got the ability to be something big. Or at least had the potential to be something big. And the longer they kind of drag it out, the further off that potential could be, which would be very sad. Genuinely, it could have a sort of Minecraft kind of life to it because it's one of those kind of games. It's very build your own kind of thing. It's up there with all the goodness to it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The longer they wait, the longer they spin it out, the worse things will be. I wouldn't say it was necessarily more people either. They've got a small team, I agree, but small teams can still make good progress from what I've seen this year at least. I mean, we've had more updates this year than we did last year, that's for sure. And there's been a little bit more interaction from them. My biggest observation was it felt that they were kind of all going in different directions and didn't really have a plan. Whereas now they seem to be going in the same direction. They've all got a bit more of a plan to things. At least that's the feeling behind it. I'm happy to be wrong. But it just feels like they actually decided, hey, let's all pull this way for a change. Rather than working on, you know, 4 or 5 independent things, they've decided to work on one thing together. It's just the way that it feels. Like I say, more than likely wrong. More than likely wrong for sure. But the fact that we have sort of started to see new changes and some upgrades and all this kind of stuff, it's a good sign. It is a good sign. Do I personally like or agree with them? You know. I don't get some of them, like the current one in that bottom corner. Seriously. I have just lost that switch. I do have a seat somewhere, I'm pretty sure I do. I thought I did. I was so sure I had a seat. I have to use one of these. But yeah, so you see how I've just picked up the driver's seat, and in the bottom corner, bottom right hand corner, it says driver's seat 1+1. So you get these little congratulations, you picked something up kind of notification. I personally don't know what the point of that is. Quality of life. Maybe. Is it an important thing? Will it be a needed change? I mean, we could have had chapter 2 before we had that. It might not take 5 minutes to do, but it's 5 minutes that was spent doing that and not doing something else. Well, those are the things. Those are the, you know, that's the way that the team want to take it. Who are we to say otherwise? We just play their game. Add computers to scrap mechanic? In what way? How would they do that? What would they do? When you think of these ideas, that's what I'm saying. When you think, okay, do I think they should add computers to scrap mechanic? Ask yourself, what would that computer do? Are they going to add computers to scrap mechanic? What is it going to do? Else otherwise, you're just saying, hey, do you think they should add this? 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 Like, and you could say, you know, so many different things. Do you think they should add all of these different things? And it's like, well, I don't know. Tell me more. Tell me more. If you were in charge, what would these different things do? If they were to add computers, it would help make programs to be an advanced controller, maybe. What's happening here? Have I got a full inventory? I do have a full inventory. But what do you mean by that? An advanced controller? Break it down like you're talking to me like I'm dumb. Because that's basically what's happening. Ah, so again, I know the Fant mod has that. He's got that kind of thing there. So Fant has got sort of controllers. Yeah, he's got like not necessarily advanced controllers, but he's got cameras and this kind of thing. Hang on, I need this logbook because I need to go here. Right, let's go get these. Whatever they are, carrots and blueberries. How am I looking for fuel? I've got plenty with me. Okay, cool. Let's rock and roll. I suppose we could sleep through the night, but unfortunately the night's not going to make us travel any quicker. And I don't have any bearings, sadly, to put more propellers on, which might have been a smarter move. So it actually gets a grip. That'd be interesting. It'd be good to have something that you could program to walk without needing a lot of controllers, this kind of thing. Oop, shark. I think that's one of the hardest things. Look at all those sharks. Oh boy. I think we better go poke some of them. Or wasn't supposed to fall in though. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure that would be too tricky to make a game do, though, to have reprogrammable bots. It'd be an interesting idea, but take it steady now. Look where Axolot have got so far. Don't be putting too much pressure on him now. Oh, he just disappeared. That was a lot of sharks. It's almost like they're waiting for me to pick up the fruit. And then he's just disappeared as well. Getting one more, two more behind us. It's all good. It is all good. Alison, what is your favourite part of Scrap Mechanic? I mean, I've only got one that's actually running, in all honesty. If I just stuffed some on, I would absolutely blitz it for sure. And the only thing is, I took them off and I moved the bearings. And, have anything behind me? No. I'm pretty sure that adding this on here is not going to do anything, is it? Oh, there's a bearing there already. Well, would you look at that? There we go. Whee! That's better. You like everything about Scrap Mechanic? That's fair. Lucky for us, we kept that bearing on. I'll leave that shack until we come back. This station's miles away. Remove that bearing. Will that actually make it quicker, though? You just stacking the whatchamacallums? Oh, hello. There's a shark in my face. Seriously? Stacking these will make the difference? Oh wow, it does. And now just hydrofoiling everywhere. I mean, the raft isn't even in the water. I mean, it's a little bit of both, actually, Face. It's quicker. It's a little less glitchy in the fact that it's now hydrofoil rather than a raft, but we'll get where we need to get pretty quick, that's for sure, over this big rock. Oh, there we go. Lovely. If they could do something to make a mech easy, that sounds like it'd be all fun. Would they be able to do that, though, is a different story because of the way that the physics of this game work. So I'm not sure if there'll be anything that they could add to make a mech easier, because that's all your programming for your controllers and all that kind of stuff. But it'd be interesting. Would be interesting for sure. This is so far away. Didn't realise it was going to be that far, and the clock's out of... Did I plant anything? Am I trying to attempt to do this in sort of one day? Is that what we're looking at? Have I got to get back to the base? I've got the button, haven't I? What did I do with that button? There. Ooh. Now, if I put this on the left, that's what everybody's telling me, and then well, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Where are we? Here we go. Since when have you been able to spam that fast? That's new. I swear that's new. I know you've been able to spam fast, but no way has it been able to fire like that quick before. So I need 4 more. I gotta get a real pen in real life and write this down. 4 more blueberries and 9 more bananas. Whew. Okay. Ah. But new from when? Is that a raft mechanic mod? Or is that a scrap mechanic upgrade change thing? I shouldn't have used all those blueberries. I've got nothing for water. I'm going to drown. That's not going to be fun. That's vanilla. Nice. Kobe. Right, so yeah, I didn't think they were going to fit. Awesome. Now we're dehydrated. Better just grab here. It has saved my respawn point. Thank you very much. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's going to be a slow, painful death. And I've definitely not got anything, have I? No. Can't eat glue. That's a shame. That is a shame. No crate anywhere, is there? No little shiny, glistening goodness. Bot over there, but he's not going to give me anything. Suppose we could just weld this up here for now, so that when I do eventually pass away and come back, it's just a waiting game while our belly's rumbling and we just hang around there and there. Not fun. I thought you started to lose more health the more sick you got. But this is a great way to really make life difficult, because I can't get in a seat because it's going to kick me out of the seat. So I've literally just got to wait. But I want to wait on land so that when I do decease myself, it's going to drop the bag somewhere useful rather than letting it roll all the way down into the sea and then me losing it. There we go. There we go. Cool. Right, now I can just grab all this. Take all. Bob's a good one. Get on the boat and fly like an eagle. Yeah, good. So anyway, where were we before we were rudely interrupted by our life expectancy running short? Face, what do you like about Scrap Mechanic? What's your favourite thing about the game? You're a very creative person, so I think that might be something. Personally, that's what I see in you. When you take some of the mess that I create and you work it over and you come back. I'm impressed by what you can do with stuff. Alison, that's what we tried to avoid. That's why we stayed up there, stayed on the flatland. And then that way we can keep hold of it. Your favourite thing is the Phantom mod. I don't blame you. Like, it kind of brought me back to the game after a while out, because it just adds a little bit more creativity. You can do a little bit more to it, and it's not overkill. It does add just enough, and it's balanced a lot more than what people seem to think. Oops, just landed that on a shark's head. Yeah, a lot of people complain about how unbalanced Phantom mod is, but they haven't played it properly. They haven't got there and gone through it. Most people that complain about how it's not balanced are usually people who run the unlimited command anyway, so what do you expect? If you're gonna You're going to cheat your way through everything. Nothing's going to feel like it's got any balance anyway. When you realise that, you know, like the teleport pipes, when you realise that they cost something, you kind of understand actually, you're not just given this stuff for free. You've got to earn it. What's happening over there? Whoa, did you see that? Something happened and there was a great big piece of wood flying in the sky. It was just off the corner of the left-hand side of the stream. I don't know if they will add aerodynamics to Scrap Mechanic, you know? It's just another sort of bit of physics that they've got to work out, and I don't know personally if it's something that they will do or be able to do. I don't know. Oh, and now we pick up some food. Nice. Just wish you could steal this raft. Some of the pieces on it would be so cool. I've heard a lot of Roblox build a boat, but I don't really know anything about it. And if it is or isn't different to Roblox. Something that I can't understand. Like, my aging brain won't let me... Well, basically won't let me understand if Roblox build a boat is the same as Roblox. Is it just short? You know, is Roblox just short for Roblox build a boat? Is it two different things? Is it like... I have no idea. So Roblox is a game and website, okay. Just showing my age now. So what's Build-A-Boat all about then? Is it literally what it is, or is it just another creative kind of game mode like Scrap Mechanic and Minecraft? But jailbreak is like Roblox jailbreak. Roblox. Okay, so I needed 4 beats, didn't I? Let's just stick the wheels on this for now. Oh, did I take all of the bearings off? I took all of the bearings off. Okay, cool. You build a boat for treasure. Yar. Oh, you jammy devil! Oh, I needed that. I really needed that. I didn't... that's not fair. Suppose that's my fault for leaving my craft unattended, but... Dagnabbit. I literally need so many more blueberries now. You need a hoverboard, okay. And I know that I've got another soil in here, so I'm going to put this... I've got 2 more soil in here, awesome. So frustrating. Where's my bucket gone? Oh no. Don't tell me I've lost my bucket. No, it's on this side of the... Yeah. Whew. You're glitching Roblox? What happens if they find out? They're gonna be mad at you. I may look into it. See what it's all about. For sure. Right. Anyway, after that terrible experience that we just had with that, I am going to throw all my toys out of the pram. For sure. Because that's just such a horrible, horrible experience. Blinking around here eating my stuff. I want to see this on here. Ah, it will fit. It will fit. If I've got any... will this block be enough? Can I run this block down this inside edge? Yeah, there we go. So... this runs down here. Which means the floor... okay, so how high can the floor go? Because I know that we can glitch through there. Right, so if this comes up just one more... we're actually going to be alright. Oh, now we're going to get attacked by everything. A-bot first. I'm stuck. Stuck. Where are they all going? They kind of just go over here and get stuck. Like, they don't bother coming back across. Very interesting. It's okay, if I play on stream for the first few times, I'll definitely be playing it solo, but I appreciate your offer. I like to get a feel of things before I get really too deeply involved in them. But that means I should be able to build this here now. And I know it's going to poke through. Ah, it's one more. One more. Not just one more, but one more. So it's here. Aha. I should try Roblox though. I hear ya. It's one of these creative kind of game modes, isn't it? So, who knows? I've got a few things that people are trying to get me to try at the minute. There's Raft. There's what was the other one? There's a few of us. Just have to see what comes up. There we go. And we go for the centerpiece, the piece de la resistance. Yeah, so it's a little bit. I mean, I could go up one more just to kind of hide it proper. Would that even hide it proper? Yes. Okay, we will go up one more then. So that we're here. That's better. Now we're in the right place. Looks a little bit more as it should. And it will do the job as we need it to do. Nice. Oh, can't get up now. I'm too short. That's good. That is good. I did not claim Ark when it was free. I've got Ark on Xbox, to be fair, and it's one of those games I played it and it was like, okay, this is all right. And then I went onto like a server and just got absolutely massacred. It just seems to be very, like, you've got to be on all the time or not at all sort of thing for Ark. And I wasn't a fan of that. I'm going to see... I'm going to see if I can just drag this sorry thing around, maybe. What's happening over here? I think it's better off not to ask questions, I think. Get another bearing in there. Take it easy, Alison. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good one. Goodbye. And thanks for the Roblox hints. I shall check that out, I'm sure. The stream won't be running that much longer, in all fairness. It's getting to my bedtime. I'm going to start looking at going to bed. Stupid work tomorrow. Boo. But I appreciate you dropping in and let me know about Roblox. All is well. And this isn't needed, so I'm going to steal this. Suspension glitch, because why not? Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Because we need that on there. Do I not have another bearing again? I've used a lot of bearings in places I don't know. There. Okay, so this goes to this. That's going forwards at least. So is that one now? Seat to motor, seat to this. We grab the bananas. The bananas will go on here. Yes, they will. Batteries, good, good, good. And then maybe just for good measure, because this thing isn't going to want to turn very well, is it? Let's be honest. Go steal the bearings, steal one more wheel, steal the bearing, steal one more wheel, steal the bearing, put that wheel back. The things you do. I mean, it didn't weld to that one anyway. Okay. Hey, there we go. That's better. Half the roof's missing. Why is half the roof missing? Who attacked that? That's not so bad. We'll get there anyway. This will help us just run it up, get it to the trader, and we'll just get that at least 1 bananas away anyway. Not realising that we are, of course, running quite low on our food and our water. Okay, we need to up this engine because our bellies are rumbling. There we go. I've changed the sound to that electric motor. Been a while since I've heard electric motors, but this is definitely a different sound to it. Will we be able to get up here or will we bump out? Yeah, we'll bump out. Cool. But we can do it by hand. 1 set of bananas away. No food on us. We do have 2 blueberries. Awesome. I burnt through 2 batteries getting up here. Doesn't reverse very well, but that's not too much of an issue. Cool little thing, really. Does what it needs to do. I like it. My guy looks a little bit sunburnt, bless him. Anyway. 13 minutes before the raid kicks in. One set of bananas delivered. Check that off as a success. Park this up and... Ooh. Yeah, park this up. Boom. Continue to maybe look at what we're doing with this, but for now, sort this thing out because he's had a bit of a nightmare, bless it. There we go. Plonk that in the water, almost. Turn it around a bit. In you get. Go on, in you get. Here we go. Nice, there we go. So. No items to collect. There we go. Seems to be a little bit of a blueberry in there that needs a watering. Get these batteries with this. That makes sense to put batteries with the electric engine. Which now means that we can pick up our bucket. Make sure that's all dry. Dry, wet, ready to go. Blueberries are good. I might as well take... I need 14 blueberries because of that absolute mistake that we just had there. Luckily, we only need 9 bananas. Ooh, my pen does not work. We only need 9 bananas because we've just delivered 10. And we've actually got 5 on us. So we only need 4, which we might be able to get away with in here. I could find banana seeds. I've got 12 banana seeds. Awesome. So get the fertilizer out. Get the water. Ooh, if I can squeeze in. Might as well get 2 more going. You, sir. Nice and nice. So that should be when this all grows. Wait, no, I need 14. I'm going to be still too short. Okay. I mean, we could do it in the soil, but... But yes, we are on the way to succeeding in what I want to do today. At least. The catamaran trailer does now have enough space to be able to carry everything, and it's set up so that it will work. We should probably put a little bit of a ramp up, maybe, so we can get up where we want to go. Keep it as a trailer for the time being. I think. We'll also just move this round to the front. Now, I don't know how efficient it will be. But we'll have one to steer us and the other one to just pull us straight. Let's have a check. Yeah, there we go. And it keeps us down as well, so we're not like launching everything everywhere. We've got our little horn. Turning circles, not too amazing, but it's okay if we feather the throttle. Gets us to where we want it to go. We're just going to wait for all this stuff to go, but dare I say, we should do that next time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everybody that's dropped in. If you haven't already, give that subscribe button a little tickle. I'll appreciate it.